Okay, let's look ahead to Saturday's match against Morton. Obviously we don't have much to play for in terms of the playoffs or anything now, but it's still important to finish as high up the table as we can.
It is. We want to finish in 5th place if possible. Obviously ourselves and Queen of the South are probably the favourites to get that, so it's important that we finish the season strongly.
And I guess a number of the players are playing for their futures as well.
It is, but what I will say is the players have done really well this season. It's a hard league. It's probably been a wee bit of a learning curve for some of the players, and it's important now that we try and keep the nucleus of the squad and try and add a couple of players in as well to try and strengthen us.
And I'm guessing that process is already underway.
It is. It's going to take a bit of time though. These things don't happen overnight. There's a lot of players. We'll be speaking to them all over the next few weeks, and we'll see how we go.
The season as a whole, it's been very up and down, hasn't it? And I guess looking back, there's probably 2 or 3 games that you can pinpoint and pick out that if we'd got full points in those games we'd be probably still going for the playoffs or maybe even in them already.
I think when you look at the majority of games, they've actually played really well. The only probably letdown this season is when you look at the top 3 teams when we've played against them, we've not got the points that we should be getting, so that's what we need to improve on if we want to finish in obviously the top 3 or 4 places.
In terms of the game on Saturday, we beat Morton last time we played them both here and at Capello, so we've got a decent record against them this season and hopefully that will continue.
Morton have had a great season. I think Jim Duffy's had done an excellent job there. They're a tough team to play against, and they've been really consistent this year, so no, it should be a good game.
How are we looking in terms of injuries ahead of the weekend? Obviously Sean Murdoch came off and so did Callum Morris last weekend. What's the situation with regards to those two?
We've got a few that are struggling with injury just now, so there will be changes. We're trying to get obviously as strong a team as possible because, as you said, we want to finish as high as possible and finish strongly at home, especially the last home game as well. So it's important we get a result.
And finally, is it a chance to look at maybe some players, because it has been a settled team for basically the past 4 or 5 months, hasn't it? Is a chance to look at those guys who have maybe been sitting on the bench and not had a chance to break into the team?
There will be changes anyway, just because of the injuries and obviously suspensions as well, so there will be changes.